It's SERANI, and you don't know a Dancehall Connect.com, famous people TV, SERANI say that.
What you say? That's really say. Alright,
where do you name SERANI come from?
Well, my pops, well you know, my father, he gave me the name. It's my middle name actually. It's on my birth certificate, it's my middle name. My name is Craig SERANI Marsh.
It's SERANI, just in case you never know. Just in case you never know.
You got a lot of songs that come out and people be like, who sing that song? So I just eliminate that. I gotta let people know that yeah, it's me singing. Even if they don't know how I look, they know that it's SERANI. You know, I can't really do it right now because I'm a bit hoarse, but you know what I mean? You gotta let people know it's branding.
We've been together 6 months now.
You started off as a producer or as an artist?
As a producer. Since 2001 I've been producing and playing in bands and playing on other people's records. You know what I mean? Other producers. I've been helping other producers to make it.
That's like a rise to take it to another level. It's inevitable. We miss a rebel.
I'm actually one of the founding members of La Seca. It was my idea. The whole La Seca was my idea. The whole, you know. I mean, I'm still a member of La Seca. I'm still an owner, part owner. You know, big up my partners, Craig and David. They're producers on the label. Yeah, that's how I started off. I'm still working as a producer from La Seca. You know, I just don't produce like I don't produce, you know, outside of my music as much as my partners do. I produce my music. Most of my songs that you hear that make it, you know, or that you're familiar with, I'm the producer behind it.
I know that she loves me, the way that she touched me, and the way that she carried on. She knows.
Break out our whole heap of artists, you know, like you know, MOVADO is like the first one alongside Alain. You know, they came out at the same time. You know, Alain was on Anger Management and Chaka Chaka already. That was the first songs that made her popular. You know what I mean? You know, we helped bring out Busy Signal, Tony Mataran with the Dirty Wine. I made the Dirty Wine beat. You know what I mean? And Bugle, Exercise. I made Exercise Everyday beat. You know, Journey. You know what I mean? It's a lot of music. The rhythm of 2009, the best rhythm for 2009 in Jamaica, the Good Life rhythm. I made that beat too. Even though I wasn't really doing that much production, it was the one beat I made, and it ended up being the biggest beat for the year. You know what I mean? So.
The dancing princess appear. Everybody sing around the wall, sticking on me right here. King get drunk and don't fear. When you slip to Malou with your hand in the ear.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So how did that collaboration come about?
Well, basically, ever since, before I even started singing, I wanted to collaborate with him, even just as a producer with Dig, because I rate him as a dancer, and he's a star, you understand? So I just wanted to work with him, and when I broke out, I expressed on Jamaican television that I want to work with him. We knew each other from before, but him seeing that on TV and people telling him and whatever made him want to work with me even more too, you know what I mean? And he know I'm talented, I know he's talented, and yo, we came together and we did that skip, we collaborated on a project, and yo, it's a hit. From we started vibing, it was a hit right away. I made the beat in like 15 minutes. I drove to Nannyville with my van. I made the beat in my van, and we stepped out, we're drinking some water.
That's crazy, you made the beat in your van?
Exactly, that's where I make my beat.
In a van?
In my van.
Wow, you might be asking like what program you use, or you don't tell us?
It don't matter.
Yeah?
It doesn't matter the program.
Yeah.
The program don't matter.
And a lot of people think that the program
don't matter. The program don't matter. I don't follow what people use.
Yeah.
I just use what makes sense. I was using Reason at the time, now I'm using Logic. It don't matter. It don't matter. As long as you could get some sound out of that, you make some beats.
So do you play instruments?
Yeah, I'm a keyboard. I used to be in a band. I play keyboards.
Yeah, but I heard about you being in a band. It's true they used to play for Bounty actually on stage?
Yeah, Bounty, MOVADO. When I broke up MOVADO, I was the one playing for him on the stage, playing for Bounty, and Bounty would call up MOVADO, and we rehearsed for MOVADO, and he don't even know we rehearsed for him.
I let people know that playing on a band on stage, that's not easy. That's straight live. No
mistake. We can't make mistakes,
yeah.
Cause when we strike that key and we play what you know on the record, the beat itself, the band, when we play the beat, the crowd goes wild before the artist even says a word. So if we make a mistake, we mess up the artist. We can't make mistakes.
It's like mainstream success with songs like No Game, you know what I mean, basically Door and stuff like that. You know what I mean? How do you feel about this, the mainstream success with those songs? Like, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like I'm not working for, it makes me feel like I'm working for something. You know what I mean? Because I work hard all the time. I'm like one of the hardest working dudes in music business in Jamaica. You know what I mean? So to be working and working and working and not seeing nothing, you know, it does make me feel like I'm working for something. So I mean, you know, definitely it's a beginning, it's a new beginning. You know, I open a door. I'm just gonna be trying to keep the doors open, and that's my intention. So,
do you feel you have to be in Jamaica to really boss as an artist, as a reggae artist? What do you think about that?
Not necessarily.
I don't believe it.
No, I don't believe that you have to do anything. No matter what it is, I don't believe you have to do anything. The only thing you have to do is die. We're a music on the rise. You understand? So just like an artist on the rise, no matter which culture, they still gotta fight, you know what I mean? No matter what, when you coming up, you gotta fight, no matter what it is. Even if you're a hip hop artist on the rise, you still gotta fight, or else nobody's not gonna feel interested to push you, you know what I mean? So basically, I don't try to I don't feel pity on myself, no, you know what I mean? It's just, just put in the work and you would be successful, like Sean Paul came from nothing. You know what I mean? Sean Paul, contrary to what a lot of people might think, he wasn't rich. You know what I mean? He didn't have loads of money to waste. Nah, he got to work. He had to work and fight to get his music out there. You understand? So trust me, it's not easy at all.
How does the dancehall scene look to you?
Well, to me, before me and my father came on the scene, you know, I mean, obviously after Sean Paul and Shaggy, you know, there was nothing much really going on. So, I mean, MOVADO and I, Erupt, Elephant Man we're just trying to keep it going, and hopefully one of us, Egyptian 2 just came out and he's keeping it. So, you know, that's what we need. We need a lot more of us coming out. You understand? So it's just to keep the door open, and hopefully 1 or 2 of us can shoot and make it real big and then pull, and that's what it takes, unity.
Just think it's part of Alliance?
Of course.
So how does the whole thing come about? Like,
well, basically, Bounty Killer is one of the most powerful, what you call it now, energy. The person himself is so powerful, like, and smart. You understand, like, what Bounty stands for, the good in Bounty is what I look up to, you understand? And I relate to him. I cling to that positive side of it, you understand?
You know, between Alliance and, you know, they got the guards and thing, how you remain to be so positive, like you never really in none of that mess, you just straight positive, like how you deal with that, like how you decide, how you keep out of that?
Well, I am who I am. I'm strong. Very strong. Nobody control my mind. Nobody. Never will. God alone. I know good and bad, and I choose the good route. You understand? Nobody can control my mind.
So music over everything.
Over everything. But Alliance for life.
So you're part of Alliance. This whole thing going on right now with a lot of artists not being able to tour and all that. You know what I mean? Does that affect you in any kind of way?
Well, it hasn't seemed to affect me in any way. I mean, I just pray to God that everything goes smooth, but I you know, also pray to God that, you know, my fellow brothers from the Alliance can be, you know, free up and we can fly, because really and truly, the stronger they are, the stronger I am. Alliance.
Do you have anything to say about that whole situation?
I have no idea what's going on. I don't know. I don't know what causes this. You know what I mean? Because, you know, MOVADO is a good dude, Bounty is a good dude, so I don't know. Alliance.
No.
Well, I got my new mixtape, you know, it's called SERANI The Future Volume 2. You know, the second mixtape, obviously. You know what I mean? There you go. You know what I mean? You know, we're promoting singles like Drive Out Searching, When I'm Around You, Tipsy featuring, well, Webstar featuring me. You know, we got Jadakiss on the remix. Skip to My Louis on there too. So, you know what I mean? That's what it is right now. I just promote my mixtape. I'm giving it up free. Ladies, I got them for you. You know what I mean? That's what it is right now. I'm gonna be working on my album after that. That's what it is. You know, people, you can follow me on my Twitter at Serani Music. You know what I mean? You can check out my MySpace. That's Serani Daseka. SERANIDASECA. Serani, I'm in the building. Straight from Jamaica. Big up my crew, Daseka. Alliance for life. Born to kill a big